Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. Today is November 3rd, 2021, and today is Wednesday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, Microsoft hitting new record highs yesterday as it continues to plow above. But first, looking at the major economic events of the day. At 4 o'clock South African time, out of the United States, we'll have ISM Services PMI number coming out. And then at 8 p.m. South African time, we have a FOMC rate statement that is a major interest rate decision coming out of the United States. So looking at the various markets right now, the Aussie dollar falling sharply versus the USD and British pound on support as well. Now looking at the indices, the Dow Jones inches higher while the Nasdaq is trading on new record highs. Looking at commodities, gold is pretty much unchanged, what oil retraces. Now looking at the stocks, Microsoft, as we mentioned, traded to new record highs, and Bitcoin trading in the new range. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we are looking at the Euro USD at a 4-hour chart, and you can see that we're pretty much flatlining the Euro USD. However, when we look at the Aussie USD, look at this sharp sell-off. That's a daily chart. You can see over the last 2 days we sold off that massive sell-off right there. Okay, that's over a 50 to 100 pip sell-off. Now, if we look at a 4-hour chart, do we have further way to go? Yes, we do. But first, we do have a little bit of a support area here. As you can see, that was previous resistance, subsequent support. And right here, I'd like to see if this is going to be a dead cat bounce or if it's going to trade further down. That's something to consider looking at that. Now, looking at the GBP, also trading at the bottom of its range. We're looking at a daily chart also. And you can see pretty much we're there. We're right there. And we've been trading within these two parameters for quite some time. We did breach this one time here. But the question is, will it continue or will it break down here? It does look like an upside down. Right now, it does look like an upside down head and shoulders. Okay, so something to consider as this unfolds later today. Now, looking at the U.S. markets, okay, right now we're looking at the Dow. You could see it hit a high yesterday of 35,946. It did hit a high of 36,000 after it touched it, but just, trading off of its highs in anticipation to today's rate decision. Now, looking at the Nasdaq on its dead highs, 15,952. We are looking at a daily chart. This beat our high of 15,768-ish level. So that's something to consider. Now, when we look at Microsoft, look at that. It's just gap and go, just keeps on going higher and higher, and it does push itself higher. Now, the volume is descending at this rate, so that's a little bit worrisome for me because I'm concerned, like, not to get caught up in it and then for it to give up its gains. Now looking at Apple, trading sideways, Facebook dead, all right, not trading higher, Amazon still trading on its side, so nothing really breaking out besides Microsoft on descending volume. Tesla took a little bit of a sell-off yesterday to 1169, so a little bit of a sell-off in the markets just in general. Now lastly, looking at Bitcoin, this is the new trading range, right? We had the daily, let's just look at it. We, skyrocketed from the beginning of September, beginning of October to where we got to about 2 weeks ago, or last week rather, of 66,000, which was new record highs for Bitcoin. It did retrace a little bit, and now we're bouncing above it. So, it's still showing some strength on the upside there. So it's something to consider later today. FOMC big trading day today, so just be aware. Make sure that you're taking your stop losses and your take profits because it's going to get very rowdy later today depending on what they're going to do in terms of the quantitative easing of 0%. So lots of things really unraveling. There's a major hyperinflation situation right now in the United States. There's the housing market that is just out of control. So lots of things. There's also the potential government shutdown unless they come up with some sort of collaboration of structure of what they're going to do, their fiscal policy. So lots of unknowns here. So just be careful if you are trading today's news and make sure you have your stop losses and take profits in place. This is Fred Razak, and I wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.